Two, one. Hey guys, obviously welcome to the Bucket Listers call. We've got someone very, very special on the line today. She's all the way on the other side of the world, right now in Puerto Rico. She's someone who's been in World Ventures now for the last 6 years. She's an artist, and she's actually the top rank in the whole of Israel. So she's killing this deal.
The woman top rank.
Top ranked woman, and you know what, guys? She's currently right now on a 8-month freedom trip, as she calls it, which is actually a 34th trip. So there's no one more inspiring to be able to go and see the world. This is the amazing Shirly from Israel. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Jordan. I love you so much and your leadership. And I'm so jealous of your team that they have you every day. So you need to.
That's it. So I guess first thing we'll talk about. Let's get you to share your story. You have such a powerful story. You've gone through a lot of stuff. So get us to share your story.
Sure. So my name is Shirly Dwek. I'm from Israel. I have Argentinian parents. That's the reason that I know Spanish from home. And I always wanted life of freedom. So in my profession, I'm an artist. And as you know, that most artists make most of their money after they die. So I did not want to do that. I really wanted to live my life how I want to. And I was just looking for ways, I was just looking for a way out from all the jobs that I did not like, from the bosses that did not treated me as they should. And I just felt so underappreciated in every single place that I've been, that I lost hope and I lost my motivation to even become better. So I just had fun and I just lived my life, but I did not inspire to be something more. So when I saw World Ventures, I really saw a way that I can build myself and the life that I want with the help of a lot of people and not be alone in this business and really achieve everything I ever dreamed of. So I'm 6 years in the company now. I'm in the rank of marketing director right now. And I took 34 trips. And this last trip that I'm in the middle of it right now is called a freedom trip, because it's actually going to be lasting in total of an 8 months trip. And inside of that, I took 2 dream trips because, you just need to enjoy the product as well. So it's been amazing. It is amazing. And it's just overwhelming how much is worth it.
I think you can see from your end the look on your face. You're super excited. You're very smiling. You're not nice and happy. It's just a direct reflection of everything that you've gone through, especially the last 6 years. I mean, can you just talk to us, especially to the girls in that group? How is it being a female leader, and some of the things that you've been able to do to get the success that you've had today?
As a female, I had my challenges, of course. However, I understood that everybody has challenges. So I just chose to take the approach that they teach us on the trainings, that there is no challenges. It's all in your mind. So I just took every challenge that I had and I converted that for the opportunity to win. So I basically did not have challenges because it's just a part of my story. So basically, as a woman, as a female, we have these situations when men does not sometimes perceive us as a business woman or just in general. It's kind of look weird when I talk about finances or money or success, and their ego does not really let them even listen to what I say sometimes, we say as women. And I just needed to build myself as a woman leader that actually flip their mind and make them listen to me and not think about like dating or stuff like that. And every time it's a new challenge for me, and I love it because every time that a person does not value me as a businesswoman, I will just flip his opinion in less than 30 seconds, you know? So I always find the right words to say and the correct approach to come, for the people that it actually works, because obviously when you practice something, so it's you're getting better all the time. So I'm pretty good at it, like in general, right now. And I really love it because there is no excuses. Like if women think that they being perceived as something like beautiful and sexy or whatever, so use that for your business. Like use it for your advantage. Don't use it as an excuse to not be financially free. That is ridiculous. Like if you don't like a man, just make him make you some cycles, and then you'll like him.
I think that's massive, but I guess because you've been in the business for so long, right? You've obviously learnt a lot through our training systems. Is that fair to say that you've built a lot of confidence and posture through our training system?
Not only a lot, everything. So basically, I don't want to lower myself too much, but I was nothing before World Ventures. Seriously, like the people that know me before World Ventures, I was a victim. I was crying a lot. I was hiding all the time, all my life, just looking for the smallest thing to do and not inspiring everything. Like it's just the person that you will not put on your list, basically. So when I saw World Ventures, I just saw my way to build myself from zero, not only from zero, from minus, minus, minus. So that's why I know for a fact that it's possible to take any human being, no matter what his background and what his confidence and what did he do in life and what he didn't do, anything, and just make him the strongest, most amazing leader, dream fulfiller, amazing, because I live that. So I know that for a fact. The World Ventures training will get you from point A to point B, no doubt about it.
I think it's it's really cool. I guess we had the chance to meet last year at Journey in Vietnam. You got to take your mum there and your auntie as well, which is very, very cool. So guys, there's a lot of you out there that are doing Journey this year. That's actually where Shirly and I met. And she actually took her mum and to do some personal growth with her mum, which I thought was very, very cool. But he's obviously on the other side of the world compared to our team, which is in Europe. So talk to us about some of the things that you've done to create the foundation so that you've been able to take this trip and not it impact your business at all.
Okay. I had to charge my phone a little bit, sorry. So I heard the question. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your time in the journey. It was so much fun to hang out with you. And my mom absolutely love you, and my aunt as well, so they talk about you all the time. Well, in general, what I've done to really deserve this freedom trip, because obviously when you build the business, you need to get to a certain point that you can actually leave your team. So you cannot do that just anytime. You need to be responsible about it. So what I've done is actually I've created a team that I have R&D one side and an NMD on the other side. And then that is a solid foundation for me to live. Because, RMD, NMD, they don't need me anymore. All my team does not need me anymore. I actually built a team website because there was a lot of misunderstandings regarding the business in general. So I used all the World Ventures official trainings. We actually translated everything to Hebrew, and we just put the links on the website. We did a beautiful website for the Israeli team that everybody can get any question answered. So basically, everybody knows that they cannot ask me anything until they check on the website first. So since the website is on, nobody calls me anymore because all the answers are basically there. So we follow a lot of people on YouTube as well, Matt Morris, James Lee, a lot of leaders that are humble enough to give a lot of information on YouTube for free, and we can actually enjoy that and learn from the best. So I always say to my team, well, do you want to learn from me or you want to go learn from IMD? Well, good. So go into YouTube and learn from him because I see the same video. So that's what I did basically. I waited for it to be solid, and I left when I had marketing director, but a solid marketing director.
And that's I think that's a big thing about our business. Obviously, we want to get self-sufficient. We want people to understand that this is a business that's duplicatable. It allows you to be able to have that freedom, and you've obviously earned that. You've built it. It's come from your leadership.
Yes.
I guess we watch you on Facebook, and we're watching all your travels right now through Central America, South America. How are you going as a girl with approaching people? Like, what are you doing, especially people that you've never met before? What are the things that you're saying?
Well, it's really funny actually because it's the most easy exposures on the planet, because I'm actually living the dream, living the dream life. So everybody's like, so where are you from? Like, how do you travel? Like, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I'm doing travel marketing. And everybody's like, wow, that's so cool. So how do you do that? And I'm like, well, we're a net of people, just like Facebook, just collecting people from all over the world that want to travel. Some of us make money from it, but you don't have to, it's not for everybody. Some people just want to travel. And I just wanted to make enough money so I can travel all the time. And everybody's like, oh my God, I want your life. And I'm like, well, the good news is you can build one. So...
Look, it's pretty simple, right? So one of the things that I wanted to get across was that because you're traveling so much, people are seeing that you're traveling, and that's one of the big things that we want to put an emphasis on here in Australia is, hey guys, go and do a trip, go and take a dream trip. Like Shirly, if you need to reach out to her about sharing any of her stories, she's taken so many trips. But the fact that she's traveling more than ever now, people are really being attracted to that. They're seeing that it's working. So I guess, obviously you've taken so many trips. Just talk to us about maybe your top 2 dream trip experiences, just in short.
Oh my God.
I know, I just put you on the spot.
Well, it's crazy. First of all, I took so many dream trips I cannot even count. I don't remember. I had dream trips with my friends. That was amazing. However, I took also dream trips all by myself, which also was amazing because my first alone dream trip was in Greece, in Zakynthos. And I met all the Greece team and Cyprus and just made a lot of new friends from the club. I just had a blast over there. Another dream trip that I took is now in the middle of my freedom trip. I took an 8 days cruise to all the Caribbean islands. So I love the beaches and the sun and the tropical environment. So it was really a dream for me. Every day, just waking up and in the balcony of my room, another island. It was just crazy. And we had like a whole day to travel there, and then we come back to the ship. And that's been going on like 8 days, and it was just a crazy experience. And obviously my favorite part in every dream trip is the people I meet there. It's just friends for life from all over the world, which is really amazing. And the second dream trip, I'm going to take Now it's my next dream trip in less than a week, less than 2 weeks, which is going to be in Mexico. So this is actually a very special dream trip for me because it's my first volunteer dream trip. So it's really amazing because uh, one of the messages that has the company is make a living living, so you can make a living giving. So it's all fun that you have like financial freedom and a lot of money and time, but what about the people? How are you going to help the world? How are you going to contribute with something? Like, what do you live here? What do you do before you leave? Are people going to say thank you for changing my life? Are you just going to buy a lot of cars and that's it and you're gone? So for me, it's so important to give back, and the way that World Ventures build it is just so awesome because normally when you go on like volunteer things, you have to sleep with the bugs, like and in World Ventures, I actually can be in the Marival Resort, which is a crazy 5-star resort. And inside that dream trip, we're going to be, they're going to take us, I don't know, with buses or I don't know how to really give back to the community. And then we come back to the resort. So it's like you have the two worlds together. You also give back and you also are VIP and have a blast with the most amazing people. So I cannot wait for it.
That's awesome. Look, it's you can. I keep coming across that smile on your face. You're just such a product, like of pretty much what World Ventures is all about, and that's the coolest thing that I see in you every single day. But talk to us now. Basically, we'll wrap this up. But give us 3 tips that you've got to help anyone out there really succeed with inside their World Ventures business.
Well, I'm sure that you hear this a lot from a lot of people because the information is never new. It's just the different approaches to share it. So I'm going to share just one of the things that I think is most important, and that's your why. I know that everybody says that, find your why, find your why. I don't think you have to find your why. I think you have a why. You just too scared to deal with it. So I would recommend that really people just take a day, go to the beach, go to somewhere really quiet, and just write down like what would you do if you had all the money and all the time in the world. And you will actually find out that you're a really amazing person. Because when we do have that freedom, so, a lot of people are scared to be successful because they're scared they're going to change them. And it is changed me, but for the better. You choose if you're going to be changed for the better or for the worse. So what help are you doing to the world or yourself or your family by being unsuccessful? Like you're not helping with anything. And if you're a good person and you will have a lot of money, so you will actually can, create projects and make things happen that never happened before, use your imagination. Like you can build schools and you can save people from slavery, and you can do all kinds of things that you don't even know that because you never sat down and wrote it. And it's just, you don't need anything but that. Just sit down with yourself and write really what's in your heart. Like, what would you do if you were a rich person and a successful and influential? So when you will understand that, what you wrote, like if you're really sincere with yourself, you will get to a point that you will say, I cannot not do this because the world needs me. So that's the point that I got, and this is my hunger for success because I know I'm a good person and I do a lot of good for a lot of people. So I need more money to make more good in the world. It's simple as that, I don't need much more than marketing director, but I want more because I know I can do a lot more. So that's like the basic, you know.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look, we're not going to tie you up for too long. You're obviously right now in the middle of a really cool bar, which is amazing. But we want to thank you so much for your time. We're going to post this recording on SoundCloud, guys. So share this with your teams. Get amongst it because you know, Shirly is an amazing person that's living the dream trips life that most people could only imagine. So it's just great to hear it from her. And so thank you.
Actually, I have just one last thing.
Come on. We're listening.
It's gonna sound a little bit harsh, and I don't care because I think that freedom has no price, and everybody has have to have the opportunity to be free. Not everybody will take it, and it's okay. But everybody have to have the opportunity to know about this company and to know about the freedom that we can give to people. And in the subject of women, you know, I'm not married and I don't have any children. However, I work hard today so I can be a stay-at-home mom in my future and really raise my kids the way that I want to, and not to be like, you know, in my job when I need to take them to the doctor or things like that. Like, I really want to give them the best life they could ever ask for, and also for my parents, because my parents gave me everything they have. And when I know that I can give them more than they ever had, so that creates like my biggest why. So for all the people that are like stuck with your excuses, it's not about you. It's about your family. It's about a lot of people that need you to step up and really become something big and help the people and inspire them. Because now when I close my marketing director, suddenly my mom wants marketing director as well. So you need to do it. You need to show people it's possible. And then it will be possible. And the fact that you have children, maybe, like for the women that have children and everything, don't take that as an excuse of not doing the business. Take that as your biggest why of doing the business better than the man. So with that, I'm going to finish.
That's great. Powerful words. No, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Follow Shirly on Facebook and just follow her and watch her journey. It's very, very inspiring. So thank you so much for your time, though.
Thank you.